King of Table 4 coming up June 25th, thrown by Coresports and Larry Wheels in Dubai. There's been a lot of controversy and a lot of stuff flying around the internet of late. We know that Devon Larratt and Levan, they had a little fallout. It was over the contract agreement. King of Table changed their rules in King of Table 3 from the original King of Table 1 and 2, and they were trying to get rid of the auto strap, and Devon was just not having it. Devon said, hey, I signed this contract. The rules were set like this before when I signed it. You can't go and change it now. So, of course, Levan, he got all rattled over it. He did not want to just go right to the auto strap. He felt like, I guess, that he had an edge, taking Dave Chafee's hand, and, Dave couldn't even slip from him. So, end of the story with that is Devon Larratt got his way, and he is keeping the auto strap. Well, in the last couple of days, there's been a lot of controversy going on and a lot of videos going back and forth. And Levan made a video and kind of just showing his anger towards Devon. And, Devon was also on video calling him a 415-pound pussy. And, in Georgia, Levan was saying you could get killed for making a statement about a man like that. Did you get to see some of these videos and everything that's been going back and forth over the last couple of days?
I've heard a lot about it, and I've been seeing all the people make comments, but I haven't really watched any of the shit-talking videos back and forth. Like, I don't really know what to believe in or what's real or what's fake, you know what I mean? Heard a lot of different stories and shit. Like, I think when you sign up for a match with Devon Larratt, I feel like if you are not fully aware of what is involved with that match, like, don't be ignorant. Like, it is what it is. Like, Devon is going to try to get in your head. That's part of the fucking game. I watched him in one of the WAL events, had a super match with Matt Mask, and was sitting and literally having dinner, talking shit to Mask for like fucking 20 minutes right in front of everybody. And they're like buddies, right? But that's just his psychological warfare. Some people can do it, some people can't, and like, you take it however you want, but like, I mean, dude, don't be so fucking sensitive, bro. This is arm wrestling, right? Now you've entered a level of entertainment where people are paying to watch you arm wrestle, right? Like, it's not a legitimate sport yet to where people are getting paid, except for maybe a few guys. But other than that, all of us are just like, we're petty. We're like the fucking the can't think of the word, but we're like the poor people. Like, we're just arm wrestling because it's a hobby. It's fun. We like the camaraderie. But like, come on, man, quit being so damn sensitive. Like, let's just fucking enjoy the moment that you're even able to arm wrestle Devon Larratt, bro. Like, you're the most unfucking interesting person that I've ever seen arm wrestle. Like, your personality is just dull. Like you better put on a fucking show. With the amount of money people are going to be paying to watch you arm wrestle. Like, create some content, dude. I don't think Georgia is going to fucking execute Devon for calling you a pussy. Like, relax, bro. Come on.
Yeah. So Devon is, in my eyes, bro, he's a genius, bro. It's just like some Jedi stuff he's pulling on Levan right now. It's like he hasn't even got on the table. He's rattling them. He's got them all stirred up. He's making Levan show emotion, which Levan never normally does. So I think this is just stage one of warfare that Devon is unleashing on Levan. So, Levan, you better not be so sensitive on this, bro, because, he's feeding right off of it and, you're falling right into the trap and all. But I just want to give a shout out to Devon, bro. Like, it's just, it's genius what he does, man. Like, everything he does, everything he touches is just killing it these days with the arm wrestling world. And, he made the video today, and I just got to bring this one up. He made the apology video, so we're all like, oh, all right. He's been going real hard the last week on Levan, and, maybe he's feeling a little guilty and all. He's going to make this apology video. Well, bro, he gets on the computer and he's like, yo, I'm going to go and I'm going to translate everything I'm saying to Georgian or whatever. So he makes this whole thing like, oh, I'm sorry, Levan. And he's saying it in Georgian after that from what he's reading from the computer. Well, it was not what he actually was saying. he actually was saying, like, teasing, the Georgian people and saying you should worship me as a king, and like something about being a pussy or something. It just so funny, and it just it just stirred up it even more. So Devon, keep doing what you're doing, brother. It's the greatest thing for entertainment, for arm wrestling. This is exactly what everybody wants to see. Interesting characters going at it, drawing drama, and the whole lead up. I'm definitely a big fan of it, and what it's actually happened, bro, is a lot of times we throw these big events and everything, and it's more just for the arm wrestlers. The non-arm wrestlers aren't coming in; they're not getting involved, and they're not watching it. Well, this is actually bringing to the non-arm wrestlers. Devon has figured it out. I'm at the gym, I'm training, and I had a couple people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, wow, dude, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm into arm wrestling and everything." And they're like, "Yo, did you see that Devon Larratt?" It's like everybody knows this guy. Guys that don't never seen arm wrestling, but they know Devon. And, now they're talking about the big match he's got coming up in Dubai and all. So it's the best thing. This is what our sport needs. Somebody out there just really pushing it, getting eyes on it from non-arm wrestlers, because this is what it's going to take for our sport to grow. Do you agree with me with that? Do you think Devon is like really the GOAT when it comes to being our ambassador of our sport?
Well, let me just tell you two quick little stories. I'll just make it really quick. The first one, I called my local cable company, Comcast, right? My cable box was fucked up and some telephone line was down. So I always dread these phone calls because you never know who's going to answer, right? And all of a sudden I get, "Hello, this is Brother from Comcast." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, here we go." So I'm talking to this dude who's from India, obviously, very Indian accent. And he goes, "How are you doing today, sir?" I'm like, "Oh, sun shines out, sun's out, guns out." And I figured he wasn't going to know what that meant. And he goes, "Oh, you like to work out? So do I." I go, "Oh, yeah, it's cool. I arm wrestle." He goes, "You are?" And so we'll just cut to the point. He goes, "Do you know Devon Larratt and Monster Michael Dodd?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He's like, "I am the greatest arm wrestler in my gym, blah, 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 blah." So that's the first story. So this dude knew fucking Devon, and he's from India, which means this
Well, I
sport.
gotta say, he probably listens to Arm Wrestling News. We got Pradeep Singh, who's from India. Have you ever watched him, Luke? Bro, this guy is the man with arm wrestling. He stays on this 24/7. Any update goes, any new video, he's reporting 15 minutes after it. So, India is connected all because of Pradeep Singh. Get over to his YouTube channel, Arm Wrestling News. Click that subscribe button. That boy is really doing it, and I appreciate everything you're doing for our sport, Pradeep. I didn't mean to cut you off. Tell us your second story, brother.
All right, so yeah, that was just a real quick. And the second one is the same type of situation. But I think every arm wrestler in the world, I would say, where if somebody sees you wearing an arm wrestling shirt or sees you doing something in the gym, or you run into somebody you haven't seen in a long time, the top two things that come out of their mouth first are, "Oh, what's that guy's name?" And before they even get it out of their fucking mouth, I always go, "Devon Larratt or Schoolboy." They're like, "Devon Larratt or Schoolboy," but it's a guarantee every time. So what Devon is doing, I hate tooting this guy's horn because I'm actually not a giant fan of the way Devon arm wrestles, but I love him as my friend and as a person, right? And what he's as the ambassador for arm wrestling. Like you have to give the guy massive credit and respect for the growth of arm wrestling. And I'm sure Travis Bajan is fucking kicking himself for not, he was that dude. I've walked into my gym with Travis Bajan where 3 people recognize the guy when he walked through the door in Marin County. And he's fucking 2,000 miles away from home. And he knows some girl that he used to work with at CrossFit. You there?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm there.
So Travis could have been that person. And Devon took over that role as the dude that can't walk through the airport without getting stopped and asked for an autograph. Because that's Devon Larratt has become a household name. And he's the dude who has really taken our sport to another level. And I really hope that he sticks around for a very long time.
Yeah, me too. Devon is, I mean, he'll never leave arm wrestling, bro. It's flowing through his veins, man. It's all in with Devon. So, guys, check him out. Devon No Limits, Larratt. If you haven't already, if you're living under a rock and you haven't heard of the guy, get over to his YouTube channel. This guy is an amazing guy. He was also Special Forces, Canadian. I mean, dude is just, everything about him is just pretty amazing. When you actually get to meet him in person and you see the size of this man, it's just crazy. I mean, unreal. But if you haven't already, I just want you guys to check out Luke's YouTube channel, bro. Is there any other social media platform that you're shouting out?
A YouTube channel, but I don't post. I just use it to watch you fucking interview people. I'll start posting something eventually, but I'm really hard on myself when it comes to kind of content that I'm cool with. So I kind of post things and then I take them off because I'm fucking anyways. But yeah, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all the above. Feel free to, you guys can message me anytime you want. If you have any questions about training, or I love helping people out. So feel free to contact me.
Yo, another recommendation, Luke. Because I get to train with you a lot, so I get to see a lot of the training and all. But a lot of subscribers, they would love to see what you do, bro. How do you get so good at arm wrestling, and maybe some of those training videos that you do, and maybe get out there a little more. And I definitely love to have you on my channel a lot more, and just kind of get people get the buzz with Luke Kindt again, man, because you are an amazing arm wrestler. You've been around since 20-some years. You're a true OG. So it's time to get you out there, bro. And just like you said, man, if it's not the 176, maybe you got to go up a class or whatever to find more matches and everything. So we'll figure it out. But I wish you luck coming up May 28th. You got that big match going on with Eduardo Tete, and looking forward to that, bro. So you have anything else to say before we call it a night, brother?
I think we're good, man. I'll see you at the airport.
Sounds good, brother. Have a great night, my man.